Hello and welcome back to Spellforce 3. Last time we were pretty much just doing some side story
To this
stuff,
day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled.
like feeding a goblin
Understood.
some goblin flesh. And I still have to talk to Insgrim, damn it. So we'll do a bit more of the side story stuff before we advance our main quest. A bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, do you need something? I'm a tad busy.
What exactly is it that fascinates you about the Shapers?
Oh, Tahar, that's quite a topic. I don't mind sharing, but are you sure you want to go there?
If that's the case,
No hard feelings.
Think
Time's of
I'd-
the essence, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'd still like to know more about how you ended up in Nortender.
Bugger and blast. And here I was hoping you'd forgotten. All right, I'll tell you. But only under one condition.
Yes?
That I get to ask you a personal question too.
sure.
I'm not sure about that.
Well then, I suppose we'll stay strangers.
Wait a sec. Did I misread that?
I'd still like to know more.
Bugger and blast.
Yes?
That I get to ask you a personal question too.
Oh, I'm not
Then
sure.
we have a deal. Go ahead. I'm
Damn it.
listening.
Fair enough. I was born in the Windwall Mountains. Sorry, still sorting out my thoughts. It's been a long time since I last told this story to anyone. Alright, one more time. As you can imagine, I was born in Windwall, a child of the rocks.
Come again?
A true dwarf, as some would say. Born in the buried city, not on the outside as the traders and farmers are. My family was quite privileged. Not nobility, but my mother and father led a big smeltery which supplied one of the finest smithies. Moon silver weaponry. Ever heard of it?
I think so. The commanders of the Royal Army use them.
Figures. Well, my childhood was a rather unremarkable one. I had two brothers and a sister, and even though I was the oldest child, I was always the most quiet one. I learned quickly how to wield an axe, and I still know how to do it, but I never took pleasure in it. The same goes for my parents' craft. For some reason, Nihalf had given me a talent for metallurgy, but not the desire to use it. Instead, my biggest love was always made with ink. Books.
But I assume your parents didn't approve of that.
Oh no, they didn't mind. I had three siblings who could do the job as well as I, so the future of our family was secured. On the contrary, they were quite accepting, which wasn't usual amongst dwarves, especially not those in Windwall.
Okay.
Dwarves are traditionalists, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they are. They love their brawls, they love their ale, and they love their metal crafting. And they never miss a chance to tell the outside world just how much they do.
Well, to be honest, when I think of dwarven culture, that's exactly what comes to my mind.
See? And that's the problem. There's always diversity in every race. There are soft-hearted orcs, there are elves who don't give a damn about the white tree, and there are humans with... well, you get the point. What I'm trying to say is, many dwarves love living these traditions, but there are some like me who just don't fit in. This is one of the reasons why I appreciate you and this group so much, Tahar. Aenir's tools or not, we're all pariahs, in one way or another.
So, what happened? Why did you leave Windwall?
I'm getting there, Tahar. When I came of age, I found work in the Windwall Library. That time was also when I deepened my knowledge of the Shapers. I devoured all the books there were, and bought whatever writings the merchants brought in. They smiled at me, talked of me as the strange bird, but I didn't care. The more I read, the more spellbound I became. And the more I dreamed of journeying through Io to solve all those mysteries not yet uncovered.
Are there Shaper ruins in the Windwall Mountains?
Hardly. And those that are there are buried beneath miles and miles of rock. Impossible to access without a huge expedition.
Huh. And what kept you from doing just that?
Well, two things. First of all, my attachment to my family. Secondly, Gilak.
Gilead?
My, partner.
You had a partner?
Yeah, we met... I'd rather not go into detail too much. Fact is, we lived together for 6 years. He was very dear to me. Let's put it that way.
I understand. But something happened, didn't it?
Yeah. The Blackstone Rebellion. Ever heard of it?
No.
No.
A coup. A small group of rebels tried to overthrow the royal house. It was bound to fail from the beginning. The rebels were anti-traditionalist and wanted to establish a new order, where it's the people who have the power, not the nobility. Gilak was one of these rebels.
Oh.
Yeah. At first, before the coup, they tried to raise awareness by giving underground speeches. A noble endeavor, but not at all thought through. Most dwarves just don't care about politics as long as they can have their mugs of ale. First, he didn't ask me to participate, but the more sour things went, the more he started pushing me. At one point, we had a fight, when he asked me to steal money from my family to support the movement. It was terrible. Finally, push came to shove, and he told me of the coup. He knew that despite my occupation, I was a remarkable fighter and Earthshaper, which is why he asked me to fight alongside him. You can make a difference, that's what he said. By Nihalf, he was just so naive. He really thought it would be like in the old legends, a group of courageous dwarfs fighting their way to Algrim Castle with me at his side. I just don't... Forgive me. It's strange to talk about it like this.
It's okay. Thank you for trusting me.
Yeah, sure. You can imagine how torn I was. I knew he'd die if the coup took place, but I also knew that I couldn't stop him. When I told him he was mad, he called me a coward, a delusional bookworm, who'd rather spend his whole life dreaming about the past and changing the present. Then he left. The next day, I found him beheaded by a royal guard. They didn't even make it to the castle stairs.
Why didn't you tell the guard about the movement's plans? They could have stopped him.
Yeah, they could have. Only to execute him and all his friends the next morrow. Tahar, believe me, I thought about this quite a lot. About what I could or should have done. And do you want to know the saddest part of it?
What?
I came to the conclusion that I did nothing wrong. He had his mind set, and nothing I could have said would have changed what had been about to happen. In the end, there's only so much you can do.
What happened then?
I ran. Not only because I'd rather have died than return to that empty house of ours, but also because they would have arrested me too. Our relationship wasn't a secret, and in their eyes, I was as eccentric as Gilak and his friends. And we all know how dangerous eccentrics are, don't we? I left my family a letter, telling them not to come after me. Bought a horse and rode as far as it would take me before collapsing. That was 9 years ago. I haven't returned ever since.
I see. And since then, you've been studying the Shapers?
Yeah. If there really is, as people say, a silver lining to everything, then this would be it. I'm finally doing what I was too afraid to do back in Windwall. I'm living my dream. Though the price I paid for it was high. And you know what, Tahar?
What?
There's a third reason to my fascination with the Shapers I haven't told you about yet. It's Gilak. Stupid as it may sound, there's a part of me who wants to prove him wrong. To show him that the past has value. That it can guide us towards a better world.
I see. Well, thank you for sharing this, Iskrim. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It felt good to talk about it. I didn't expect that. But you're not off the hook yet. The question, remember?
Right.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Your past is even more unusual than mine. Growing up with a man like Isamu Tahar as your father? Without a mother? And then the whole thing with the Mage Rebellion? I know you've been through a lot. Now, I was wondering, if you could trade that past you've had for a different one, would you do it?
Not really.
I wouldn't.
That surprises me, to be honest. But I think I understand. Either way, pleasure speaking with you. Hope this wasn't too grim for you, but then again, you asked for it. Give me some time now, will you?
Sure. Take care, Iskrim.
And so we have another 10 minutes about. Ooh, we got his skill, I believe.
Let's see.
Affinity skill or something.
Tahar, finally! Do you have the stone?
I do. What now? How do we connect it to the Nexus?
Well, I've done a little research on that. It should be pretty straightforward. Give me the stone for a second, please.
Sure.
Thanks. Now, let's see.
Is he just ramming it in?
Whoa!
This is amazing.
What the heck just happened? Was that the stone?
Yeah. It seems like our plan worked. The stones are the power sources of the Nexus.
Not sources, Tahar. They're simply the catalysts. As I said, the energy, all this magic, it comes from someplace else.
Well, I definitely know why the Shapers were so powerful now. If they were able to harness that, I wouldn't want to be their enemy.
Pain.
Pardon?
Rekindling this place. I can feel their thoughts now. At least, some of them.
You mean the Shaper's thoughts?
Those who connected themselves to this place. The ones who had the power of telepathy. They left an echo, and whatever wiped out the Shapers, it caused pain. Horrible pain.
I see.
Well, fascinating or not, we need to connect our minds to the Nexus to find the source of the blood burn, right? Can we do that now?
No, it's not strong enough yet.
Well, we knew that already. We need to find the second stone first. Let's head to Aeonir's Blade. It's a long journey, but we don't have a choice. Yes?
Yeah. Now to Aeonir's Blade. Also, I tried to turn off the aura for the moment when we're in cutscenes and stuff. So long as I think about it.
Now would you look at that?
And I'm pretty sure that I don't need my abilities. And I also should probably change my aura to attack as long as we're in the RPG part of the game, since Grim is pretty good at feeding out buffs. So let's go to the world map. Confirm. I'd also like to respec all my characters, but I'll do that a bit later. Yeah, Mulandir is done. Wonder if I could go. No, can't get back to Greykeep. That would have wondered me. And here's Aeonir's Blade. Then let's go to Aeonir's Blade. So, which faction do we use for the desert stuff? I guess humans. It's a long time since we last used the humans. And I'm not particularly a fan of the elves. I'll play them once in a while, but only once in a while. Let's take Yuria.
Here goes nothing.
Uram. And... oh, that's a tough choice. I'd like to have Roan, not because he's Roan, but because of his offensive multi-target abilities. On the other hand, I didn't take Gore for a while.
Child's play.
Or Yana.
I understand.
Maybe. Nah, she dies too easily.
Fine.
I had Inscrim for the last part of the mission. On the other hand, I have a spear I want to give him. Maybe. Even though a dwarf with a spear looks kinda weird.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I believe like this, it's good.
The Field Dog. What may sound like a myth or horror story to many is harsh reality for the 200 Iron Falcons of the canyon named Aeonir's Blade. According to legend, the guardian gods fought back the Field Dog, ancient mythical demons, and sealed them in a tomb. Ever since that day, the Field Dog have tried to break free, raising hordes of the undead from the sand to do their bidding. And it is only the Iron Falcons who stand between them and their return to the world.
Quite the view. So that's where the Iron Falcons guard the Field Darg.
Well, whatever we do, we need to be careful. This place reeks of death and decay.
I know. We'll go in, get the stone, and leave. Maybe we won't even need to send in our army. Let's scout the area.
Yay, scouting. Basically the most thing I do in this game.
Fine.
The thing I do the most.
Hold on.
Huh?
There's something about these bones.
It was a good choice to take Uram, Gore, Curia. Wonder why she has... Ah, that's a focus skill. Which spells should I give her? Kinda wonder what's the second level doing for her. Could give her Verdict level 2. Yeah, let's go for this, and if we're at it, we should give her a skill point, I believe, yeah. And now for the spellbook. Action group 1 has Verdict, which is good because with Void Arrow our only interruption, but let's assign group 2 with Resurrection, or maybe I don't need the shield ability. Let's just give it Resurrection. I hope it works for heroes. And yeah, let's see. Do I need a second control group thing? Wait, where are your... Ah. I may need for this, but Encourage I already have on number 1. And Whirlwind is not especially that useful for me. For Uram... Nah, he only has 3 abilities. And for Gore he has a few more. Ooh, and I gave him Epidemic. Yeah. Especially since he has a black robe, giving him a few more dark spells would be kind of good idea. Wonder if these keys are bad for my controls. May change them when I rearrange my perks.
Got it.
For my characters.
Told them he shouldn't do it. Told him. But he wouldn't listen. You know? He...
Tiara's breath. Who are you? Who did this to you?
What?
I said, who are you?
No. No, Mother. It was him. Why don't you believe me? It was him!
He's hallucinating. This is pointless.
Wait, let me see. Selwen Lurasar Eswantur.
Mother? I can see this city now. Tiara's breath. It's so white. So beautiful.
Damn it.
He was an Iron Falcon. That's a bad sign. Seems that something happened down in that canyon. Let's be wary.
Yeah, we better are. Ooh, more signs of battle.
Interesting.
Wonder what happened here. Is it iron
Finally.
again? Please let it not be iron. Let it be loot. It's loot. Yay. Also, I think I had a
Just
better
get the
white
word.
hood for Uriel in my inventory. It's a blue one and I should have a blue white hood. Even though it looks kind of weird on here. This is a graphic error, I believe. That makes it look really weird. But let's hope you don't see it from the strategic view. That looks like an Noldor elf helmet from Lord of the Rings. Only kind of.
Huh?
Yes?
Hmm.
You got it.
It's not
Will
good
do.
that the Guardians of... well...
Fair enough.
Here we go. Undead.
Shit. Another bad sign. The Falcons are supposed to defend the entrance of the valley.
Oh, come on. I gave you the attack order.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, we did a level up.
What do you want?
At least Gore can defend himself. Especially when he summons the goblin. Don't go into close combat. Your main thing is...
Regret this. That all?
don't think the Ice Rain is really effective against undead. But... just wanted him to cast some weather spells.
Yes.
And if you got that, then... congratulations. Hmm. Let's get some more life leeching. And for her, let's get Verdict to level 2. And for him, let's get... I'm not sure if we will fight humans, elves and dwarves that much. The passive health regeneration sounds nice. If I would have gone for his animal stuff thing and a bit more debuffing ability. He's my debuffer. Weakened, impaired. The thing is the totem interrupts and may deal stun, so I'm not sure if I really need epidemic. Damn it! And that's why I have to rearrange the skills. What's this? Life leech with auto attack. The question is, how much would he life leech? Okay, the level 2 of it is awesome, so I may keep that. Yeah.
What?
Don't mind if I do. A rusty
Understood.
Morningstar, also good one. And a fiery zombie
Easy.
shaman. Let's summon some zombies for him. I mean, that would please him, right? And with that, the front line is down. And right now we're in his back line, so that's good. Oh, come on. Don't pull any more enemies here, will you?
Sounds like a plan.
Why can't he? Thank you.
You got it.
I have to try something. Wait a second there. When do you run out?
Yes?
Revival! Okay, it doesn't work on the zombies. The explodey zombies. Would have been cool. Nah. Why can't you use your abilities? Does he have some debuff on him, or is it the ability of one of these zombies? That they disable abilities. That would be not too nice, I believe.
Good move.
You read my mind.
Ooh, another altar. I wonder if we have... that is good. Now I have an ability for Gore, who is staying in my backline. Other than the orb of poison. The question is, do I want to give him the frost shell or the regeneration for the backline healers? Well, she has the talisman of vitality, so I give him the invulnerability. Or maybe since he's tanky, I should give him the healing thing, and yeah, it works like that, hopefully. And I just remembered I have only Insgrim as a shield bearer. Which is problematic since he has a really good shield and I'm not getting to really get any more shield. That anyone else could use, so...
I can't.
Oh, wrong ability.
So, what's the plan?
That's the thing why the Earth Totem is just awesome. Well, let's say it like this. I can still use Epidemic for better frontline support. Yeah, that'll work.
Really?
Yeah, it will work. Don't have to ask really.
They will fall.
Here we go.
And I think the Epidemic also deals damage, doesn't it? Dads and dads everywhere. Ooh, there's a loot chest, but let's just take this upper way.
Fine.
That's not good. That they saw me. Believe that could be annoying. Oh, more zombies. The supply bit's done.
What do we need?
Focus.
The armor buff is really helpful. And I believe we're at the end of the episode, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, these two episodes I
Sure.
made today were all a bit story heavy and a bit less fighty, so still I hope you enjoyed it and have a nice day. Bye!